Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic week. In today's video, we're going to review all three levels. So I have different call outs and different levels of my Patreon group and our Discord, and I am going to cover all of the different calls that are in each one. And I'm also going to do a review of how things went on Friday, month to date and year to date updates, and give you a new top 7 to start you off right. Should be a great week. We shall see how it goes, but it should be very interesting. If you had all the stocks from the Friday morning pre-market video and you were in the top 7, you would have had a 1.37% loss. The insiders did not have a great day. However, on Thursday, they did terrific. So personally, I had a 3.51% gain. I had some picks in the standard and premium groups that I cover and work on that did extremely well. Month to date, if you are following this list closely, you should be at a 9.54% gain. So pretty good. I think that's pretty good. You know, I definitely shoot for a 20% plus every single month. That's really aggressive, but when the insiders are really working, that's about how good they do. Year to date and month to date, I am at personally a 24.45% gain. So starting the year off right, really looking forward to a fantastic 2021. I like to use Webull as one of my brokers, and the reason why I do is because I love how orders fill, and I love how early I can trade, how late I can trade, and the flexibility of it. If you are looking for a powerful broker, please check it out. We have a link in the description down below. You can get free stocks when you sign up and even more free stocks when you deposit money. So check that out. So 3 green days in a row. Pretty exciting. Always look for that. And my goal is 22 in a row. So hopefully you are having a good little streak going yourself. It's always fun to just kind of keep track of that. Now, every stock pick that I have has a strategy attached to it. And it's based on the strategy. It's not based upon my opinion, it's based upon the strategy, and that is how I invest. I would encourage you that if you don't have any strategies and you need some, check out my group. We got a great group. There's a link in the description down below. But here we go. I'm going to cover all the calls from the standard group. The standard group of my Patreon is typically day trading. So lots of day trading happening, day trading of options, so on and so forth. We cover other calls too, but the day trades went like this for the week. On Tuesday, I called out FCEL for a nice 3.47% gain. Did standard stock on that one because I didn't like any of the setups for options. Typically, I use option day trades on these. Now, options are very risky, and the thing I would recommend to you is that you start in a simulator. Also, if you are going to do options, that you use just a portion of your portfolio. I use 1% of my portfolio. That's how careful I am with options. I do not want to blow up my account by doing 20, 30, 40% in just an option. I never recommend that. Never. Don't ever do that. You want to diversify your portfolio. You want to be smart. On Wednesday, had Apple options, AAPL for a 19.4% gain. On Thursday, did Apple options again, AAPL for a 12.8% gain. And on Friday, NIO option trade for a 46% gain. So that was 4 picks and all 4 were profitable. And if you would have started with $1,000 and you were in those picks, and again, I recommend a small amount of your portfolio if you're going to do options, because you can blow up your account. So be very careful. Make sure that you're diversified. But if you took $1,000 and put it in options from the beginning of the week and you went all the way to the end of the week and you just reinvested the amount of money plus your gains, for the week you would have made $1,034.61. That's over 100% gain. So you would have turned $1,000 into $2,034.61. So that is very profitable. 4 out of 4, 100% win rate. Average gain per pick per day, 20.42%. So that is really good. I'm not saying that that's ever going to happen again, but that's a very good week. Okay, so now let's cover some of the calls from the premium room. So premium group that we have. And the first was CCIV. Sold that for a 49.14% gain. And that has continued to run. I wish I would have held it longer, but being up 49% in a stock, I felt like that was a great return for me. I wanted to lock my profits. The next was VGACW. Now this is warrants, and you need a certain kind of account. I use Schwab as a broker for my warrants. Had a 17.97% gain. CYTR sold for a 0.45% loss. HBAN sold for a 22.9% loss. So that was an earnings run-up play that just never worked out. That was an option. And that's why it's important to diversify, because you can't have results like that. So 2 out of 4, 50% win rate, and an average of 10.94% gain. Very, very good. I have my buddy John who helps me out in the premium room, and he does such a fantastic job. The earnings run-ups, some of the OTC insiders that I do, and some of the PDUFAs that I do, which PDUFAs are not working right now. Earnings run-ups plays, there's just so many great things going on there. In standard group, I have my buddy Devin. He does such a fantastic job running the pennies room, and also John works in that room. And there's tons of other great investors who are always there to help you out. Okay, now let's cover the insiders, and this is covered in our basic room. And so all these calls are based on insider activity. So the first one was CNFN, sold for a 48.1% gain. MRSN sold for a 13.7% gain. SURG sold for a 25% gain. DVCR sold for a 6.6% loss. And on Friday sold ARLO for a 3.03% gain. That was 4 out of 5, 80% win rate. Average gain per pick, 16.65% gain. So very, very good. Okay, let's get to the new top 7. Let's get going on this. We got lots of great picks. Let's start with the others. The first was ADMQ. Now, every single one of these others are OTC. So the first was ADMQ. On Friday, finished down 3.26%. My average in it is 8 cents. Since calling this out, is up 7.88%. The next is PGTK. This on Friday was up 6.67%. We definitely needed that because this thing has not been performing well. My average in it is $2.86, and since calling this out, it is down 22.09%. The next is DXLG. On Friday, it finished up 1.76%. My average in it is 38 cents. Since calling this out, it is up 36.87%. The next is YAYO, YAYO, and on Friday, finished down 15.35%. Did not have a good day. My average in it is 1.65%, and since calling it out is up 30.30%. And brand new to list is BSPK. On Friday, it finished up 95.56%. I chased it. I tried to get in early. My order didn't fill. I tried to limit order. That did not work out. Anyway, my average in it is 9 cents. Since calling this out is down 1.74% for me. Hopefully you got in a lot cheaper than I did. I think this one will continue to roll upwards. All right, now for the top 7. Here we go. Number 7 is REVG. This is a great stock. It's only number 7 because it's been a while since the insider activity. But this is the Rev Group, and on Friday this finished down 2.84%. My average in it is $9.90, and since calling this out is up 16.16%. Hope you got in on this when I first recommended it, because you should be nicely up in this. This should be in a really nice trade. CFO and the Chief of Human Resources Officers bought shares in open market. Analysts have an average target price of $9 a share. So this one's doing good. I think it should go much higher. Here we go. Number 6 is VOLT. That is Volt Information Sciences. On Friday, it finished up 2.44%. My average in it is $2.72. Since calling this out is up 7.35%. 2 officers bought an open market, very bullish. Analysts have an average target price of $5 a share on this, so there's a big upside still to go. Number 5 is ADVM. This is ADVM Biotech, and on Friday this finished down 0.22%. My average in it is $12.46. Since calling this out, it is up 7.46%, so doing pretty well. 2 directors purchased an open market. Analysts have an average target price of $25.22, and it's doing very well. Okay. And number 4 is ZDGE. This is ZEDGE. And on Friday, this finished up 2.58%. My average in it is $7.215. So $7.21 and a half. Since calling this out, it is up 10.19%. So it's doing pretty good. A director, a CEO, and a president purchased shares in open market. Analysts have an average target price of $8 a share on this. And so there is some upside still left. And I think ZEDGE is going to continue to do great. Number 3 is LNDC. index, still have this, and you know, we're doing pretty well in this, but this has so much further to go. On Friday, this finished down 3.21%. This has had multiple insider buys on different days, so I like that. My average in it's $10.75 since calling this out is up 5.26%. Nelson Obis and the CEO purchased shares different days in open market, and so that's bullish whenever you see multiple officers going in different days. I love that. That's some of my favorite insider activity. I do really well with stocks that have that. All right, number 2 is Barnwell Industries. This is BRN. On Friday, this finished down 4.52%. So this had a rough day, but man, did it have a fantastic Thursday. My average in it is $2.27. I got a really bad average on this. I did not do well. I tried to scale in and I ended up buying high, and my average is high. Since calling this out is down 7.05%, but since the insider activity, it's way up. This is one that just really popped on insider activity. And it was so hard to catch, but Ned Sherwood Trust purchased shares 3 different days in open market, and so that was enough to want me to get in, and apparently other investors felt the same when they saw those Form 4s. There were lots of people loading up on Barnwell. All right, number 1 is Driven Brands, DRVN. On Friday, this finished up 1.85%. My average in it is $28.47, and since calling this out, it's up 1.85%. But this one's about to explode on Monday. I really expect this to have a fantastic Monday. Here's why. The president of Platform Services bought the other day. The EVP and president of the car wash division purchased shares in aftermarket on Friday. So this just happened, and they were big purchases done in open market. Apparently the officers of DRVN feel that after their IPO that the stock is extremely undervalued, and it should not have even been close to that price because they're taking their own money and putting it in this stock and then reporting it. And so this isn't like other types of investing. One thing that's really nice about insider activities, you get to see that they purchased, you get to see how much they purchased, and you get to see the price they purchased it for. So that's why I love it so much. And Driven Brands could jump 30-40% with all the different officers that have gone in on it. It'll just depend upon how excited investors get behind that insider activity. But I think it's extremely bullish. I think DRVN is really going to do great. Looking forward to that on Monday. So it should be exciting. The weekends have become boring. It's exciting to, you know, trade stocks. I just wish it was a weekday almost every day. I don't know if you feel that way. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you please do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, please share with your friends. I would be honored by that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, turn on those bell notifications. I wish all of you the best on the market. That's the whole reason why I started this in the first place. Hopefully you have made money with my picks, and if you hadn't, well then you need to work on your trading strategies, because most of the stocks with these insider picks, they move upwards. So it isn't about on whether or not the stocks on this list are going to go up. They're going to go up. It's how soon did you find out about it with analyzation. And so that's why I recommend my group. That's why I talk about it. And I help the people in my group and give them first crack at everything. That's the way it's going to work. I've had a lot of experience looking at these insider trades. Please check it out. I hope all of you have a fantastic week this next week. Let's all make some great money, and Raythoven out.